Hi there! Did you know that your choice of words have power over your finances? I welcome you today to the third episode of the Candid Money Talk for this year. And today I want us to speak about the effects of your choice of words on your bank balance. Our words, whether verbal, written, or our inner dialogue, have a frequency. They carry an energy. Your words are your currency. Often your thoughts quickly become your words, and your words have an effect on your biochemistry. They affect how you feel, your emotions, and your emotions determine your action, your behavior, and the cycle continues. Our perceptions and beliefs around money are heavily influenced by the words we use, both externally and internally. Unfortunately, many of us unknowingly engage in negative self-talk, which eventually develops into what we verbalize, and these unconsciously shape our attitudes and behaviors around money. Repeatedly using negative words and phrases in our thoughts and conversations eventually becomes ingrained as our identity around money. It becomes our money story. Your money story is the narrative you construct throughout your life, based on your experiences and beliefs about money and finances. Essentially, your money story consists of the statements and thoughts you regularly tell yourself about money. In my personal journey with money, I've faced real financial struggles. I've shared this story in my book, My Money Journal, a hands-on guide for you and your money. And the story is dubbed My Journey Through Darkness. I encourage you to get a copy for yourself. You may just learn something from my own money story. At that point in my life, I was unaware that despite possessing the necessary abilities, skills, and experience, which could expose me to opportunities to generate income and help me overcome my financial difficulties, I was clinging to a damaging money story that impeded my progress rather than attracting abundance in my life. This story revolved around my deep-seated belief that I was undeserving and inadequate when it came to earning more money. I found myself settling for whatever pay I was offered. I didn't negotiate. I felt like I was indebted to the employer and they were doing me a favor. It's like I had no value. There was nothing tangible bringing to the organization. The fear of appearing greedy prevented me from advocating for myself and negotiating for a fair compensation. So I had this inner discomfort that I deserve more, but I would silence that voice and take what is given. I chose to remain in the background, avoiding the spotlight, which hindered my ability to stand out, be seen, and have my voice heard. I had developed a habit of negative self-talk, constantly berating and blaming myself, even for mistakes that were not my own. Within me, I carried an unwarranted sense of guilt, believing that others deserved better than I did, and continuously convincing myself of these lies. My breakthrough with money was largely impacted by a shift in my money story, and this massive change was courtesy of the Money Coaching Core process. This Money Coaching Core process is one of our flagship programs at Profit Acumen. I must say, it was a very liberating journey. It not only changed my money story, it equally gave me a new lease of life. I now make money within my desired lifestyle, where I'm able to integrate my family life, my spiritual life, my work, my social life, my self-care, my self-growth. And I do this with ease and peace of mind. That is actually our mantra at Profit Acumen. We help our clients to live in purpose, find peace, and prosperity. Recognizing the power of our words and their impact on our money story is essential. At its simplest, your money story is a collection of things you tell yourself on a reasonably regular basis that have to do with money. To help us put things in perspective, it may be good to understand what are the tendencies of negative language and positive language. Starting with the negative language. Negative language is characterized by its tendency to focus on limitations and restrictions. So the focus is on what cannot be done, the barriers and obstacles. Just check in your language. How often do you use the word I can't, I won't, I'm unable to, can't proceed because of money, money is scarce, there is no money? These are phrases that emphasize limitations and impossibilities. Negative language also implies blaming, complaining, criticizing. How often do you use conversations like you neglected to, you failed to, or I failed to understand how? These statements place responsibility on others without offering constructive solutions. Negative language puts less emphasis on positive action and possibilities. Positive language, on the other hand, have a tendency to focus on possibilities and solutions. It emphasizes what can be done within our circumstances. What can we do? Yes, we have high cost of living. Yes, we have high taxation. But what can I do within my circumstances? That does not stop you from waking up and doing what you can do. High cost of living does not take away your abilities. It doesn't take away your skill. It doesn't take away what you can do, what you excel in, what you are good at. Keep putting that in the market. Somebody somewhere will pay you for it. Positive language focuses on strengths and achievements. It opens your eyes on your strengths, what you can do. The more you use depleting language, the more the economy is bad, things are bad, we are suffering, this is happening, the more you stay right there and you don't even see what you have, what you can do. Within this bad economy, there are things you've been able to achieve. There are things you've been able to do. That cannot be ignored. Emphasis on using positive language builds your confidence. It makes you optimistic no matter what you're going through. Pay attention on what you verbalize, what you write, even on what you write on social media. The real effect may not just be on the people out there. The real effect is right on you. What we don't realize, that the narrative we hold around money becomes our self-fulfilling prophecy. For example, if you're convinced that you never have money by end month, which I hear it from so many people, by the first, second week of the month, their money has run out. And they put this as an identity. I hear it from many people, some even joking about it, that by the first week, second week, my money is always over. And more or less, that is my identity. That's how things are. What you don't realize, that this being your self-fulfilling prophecy, you will unconsciously ensure that your bank account is empty by end month. This behavior becomes ingrained over time, forming a habit that dictates your financial reality. We tell our money stories so often that we begin living it. And the more we live it, the more it seems true. So how did these money stories come about? Most of these stories stem from upbringing, our social environment, our life experiences. All these factors provide us with anecdotes that we use to reinforce our beliefs and construct our narrative. The beautiful thing is, money stories are not fixed or immutable. Just the same way I was able to change my money story, which led me to my financial breakthrough. You can equally rewrite and reshape your story to be aligned to your money goals. The more aware you become of your money story, the more empowered you are to change it. Just because your money story is established doesn't mean you can't rewrite it. So ask yourself, what is your current money story? What are your core beliefs about money? How do you feel when you think about money? What fears or limitations do you associate with money? How has your upbringing influenced your views on finances? What stories or narratives do you consistently tell yourself about money? You see, you cannot change what you don't know. It's why I encourage you to book for your discovery call. A discovery call is a one-on-one virtual coaching session. In this discovery call, we'll do an initial diagnosis to uncover your money story and its impact on your finances, your relationship, and your work. This process will help you identify the key obstacles that are stopping you from hitting your desired money goals. And most importantly, you will walk away with a very clear roadmap that will lead you towards your desired money goals faster with newfound ease and clarity. So please go ahead, click the link embedded on this video to book for your discovery call and begin this process to transform your financial reality. I must thank you for joining us for the Candid Money Talk today. We are always excited to share with you this useful content that will help you to elevate your financial well-being. If you found this insightful and valuable, please share it with your family, your friends, your colleagues. Help us spread the word and reach more people who can benefit from this invaluable content. Especially right now, many people are feeling very lost when it comes to money. Such information may give them hope and direction on where to get started in whichever area they feel stuck. So share this information widely. And remember to hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you will never miss out on our future videos, packed with surefire, invaluable content. Until next time, remain financially empowered.